Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in here. First matchup, we're starting with a doubleheader between the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -145. The Brewers +120 with the over-under at 8. Brewers coming into this matchup 79-45. The Cubs 70-54. Pitching for the Brewers is Chad Patrick with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for the Cubs is Matthew Boyd with an ERA of 2.46. Patrick, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Not coming off the greatest starts on the mound here. Boyd, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. The Brewers, coming off a 7-0 win against the Cubs yesterday. They're still playing amazing. We'll see what this doubleheader looks like here. Patrick, not the best, but I mean, Brewers underdogs yesterday got the win. I just still like the Brewers. It's insane. They're getting like pretty good value the way they've played, and I'm just keep riding the Brewers. It's been such great easy money, and I'll take Brewers +1.5 on the road in Game 1. Next matchup, we got Game 2 between the Milwaukee Brewers and then the Chicago Cubs. Brewers opening up as road favorites at -115. Cubs -105 with the over-under at 7. Brewers coming into this matchup 79-45. The Cubs 70-54. Let's see. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 2.06. Pitching for the Cubs is Jamison Tylon with an ERA of 4.44. Tylon, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts here. Woodruff, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts here. Tylon coming off some bad games. I just really like the Brewers. This Game 2, really no value here. I don't think Vegas has much confidence in the Cubs and Tylon here. I think I'm doubling down on the Brewers. I'll take Brewers money line on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -170. Houston +140 with the over-under at 7. Houston coming into this matchup 69-56. Detroit 74-53. Pitching for Houston is Hunter Brown with an ERA of 2.45. Pitching for Detroit is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 2.42. Brown, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Skubal, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts, a 3-4-3 game in his last 3. You're hoping for better games for Tariq. I mean, they have won those last 3 with him on the mound, though. So, you're just hoping for, some pretty elite games from Skubal. Houston, probably the worst 2-game losing streak you'll ever see. Losing 10-0 and 12-0. So, absolute massacres. Detroit stomped them out yesterday. I like Detroit. I like Skubal on the mound. Houston, 0 offense, and they've just been getting lit up as a whole. These last 2 games here, and I think I'm gonna take the Tigers at home today. Next matchup, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Miami Marlins. Marlins opening up as home favorites at -140. The Cardinals +120 with the over/under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 62-64. The Marlins 59-66. Pitching for the Cardinals is Michael McGreevy with an ERA of 4.41. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 3.34. McGreevy, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts, giving up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. St. Louis beating Miami yesterday 8-3, ending their 5-game losing streak they were on. Miami continues to play bad. Just 2-8 in their last 10 right now. Been a real struggle for the Marlins. St. Louis, the numbers aren't that great. They're just 2-4 against Miami, 6-13 on the road. I don't know, not the greatest pitching matchup. Both pitchers can give up some runs. Just not too sold as Marlins on mid favorites the way they've played. I'll take Cardinals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Toronto opening up as road favorites at -145. The Pirates plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Toronto coming into this matchup 73-53. The Pirates 53-73. Pitching for Toronto is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 3.83. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 4.13. Scherzer, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Keller, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Toronto losing to the Pirates yesterday 5-2. A nice win from the Pirates. It was a weird game because you had Paul Skeens on the mound and it was a pick'em game. So that's why it was kind of weird, but yeah, big win for the Pirates. Toronto still 10-2 against Pittsburgh, 7-1 on the road against Pitt. That was our first loss against Pitt on the road here. Keller's just been getting lit up here. Scherzer's coming off good starts. I like Toronto to bounce back today, and I'll take the Blue Jays on the road. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -190. Seattle plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Seattle coming into this matchup 68-58. The Phillies 72-53. Pitching for Seattle is Bryce Miller with an ERA of 5.73. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.39. Miller, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak, losing to Philly yesterday 7-12. Phillies won back-to-back. Seattle just 4-8 against Philly. The overs hitting 5 of their last 7 on the road against Philly here. Miller been getting lit up here. Sanchez has been great on the mound. I think I'm going to take the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Washington Nationals. Mets opening up as road favorites at -205. The Nationals plus 170 with the over-under at 9. Mets coming into this matchup 66-58. The Nationals 50-74. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 3.43. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA of 5.14. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given out 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Both pitchers getting lit up here. Mets on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against Seattle. Nationals coming off a Phillies loss. Neither team's played great. Honestly, I mean, Nationals have played a little bit better than the Mets. You got the Mets. They are 11-2 against the Nationals. Currently 0-6 on the road. They're searching for their first road win in a while. Man, this is tough because both pitchers getting lit up. I just don't know if I trust the Mets as -200. The way they've played, I don't know how anyone could trust the Mets being a big favorite. I'd rather take a shot with the Nationals plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -140. Baltimore plus 120 with the over-under at 9.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 58-67. Boston 68-58. Pitching for Baltimore is Hamayuki Sagano with an ERA of 4.13. Pitching for Boston is Walker Buehler with an ERA of 5.43. Sagano, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Buehler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Baltimore on a 2-game winning streak, beating Boston yesterday 6-3. Nice underdog win from Baltimore. They are 4-1 on the road here. Bueller's been pretty inconsistent. He's had a lot of bad games here. Sagano's coming off some good starts. I think they're a good dog today, and I'll take Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 170. The White Sox plus 140 with the over-under at 9. White Sox coming into this matchup 45-80. The Braves 56-69. Pitching for the White Sox is Shane Smith with an ERA of 4.01. Pitching for the Braves is Bryce Elder with an ERA of 5.89. Smith, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Elder, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3. The White Sox beating the Braves yesterday 13-9 as big underdogs. Definitely killed a lot of people's parlays for sure yesterday. The White Sox 5-1 against Atlanta. They've actually been pretty good head-to-head here. Smith coming off good starts. Elder, just gives up runs. Hasn't been too great this season. Don't know if I want to fall for the Braves trap. They've been horrible. I'll take the White Sox plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the New York Yankees versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Yankees opening up as road favorites at minus 145. The Rays plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 67-57. The Rays 61-64. Pitching for the Yankees is Carlos Rodon with an ERA at 3.25. Pitching for the Rays is Shane Baz with an ERA of 4.93. Rodon, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Baz, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts, coming off a 4-4-5 game. So yeah, he's been getting lit up. Yankees on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game St. Louis sweep. Tampa Bay coming off a Giants loss, who played well in that series. But Yankees 8-4 against Tampa. They are 4-1 on the road here. Rodon coming off some good starts. Baz just been getting lit up here, and I think I'll take the Yankees on the road. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Kansas City Royals. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 62-64. The Royals 64-61. Pitching for the Rangers is Merrill Kelly with an ERA at 3.36. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA at 3.77. Kelly, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts here, so he's coming off some bad games. Rangers losing to the Royals yesterday 4-3. Still been a struggle for them. 4-3 or 2-8 in their last 10. You got the Royals on a 4-game winning streak right now, playing pretty good. 7-3 in their last 10. Rangers 1-4 against the Royals. Royals 8-1 at home. Yeah, you got Lugo coming off some bad starts, but I mean, we've seen him have plenty of good starts this season. Just a pick'em game, no real great side or value, honestly. So I think I'll take the Royals at home. Next matchup, we got the Athletics versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at minus 145. The Athletics plus 120 with the over-under at 8. The Athletics coming into this matchup 56-70. The Twins 57-66. Pitching for the A's is Jacob Lopez with an ERA of 3.30. Pitching for the Twins is Joe Ryan with an ERA of 2.62. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Coming off 3 straight 0-run games. Ryan, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. He's given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts here. The A's coming off an Angels loss. Minnesota coming off a Detroit win. The A's just 1-5 against Minnesota. 1-9 on the road against Minnesota. They've really struggled against Minnesota here. Yeah, Lopez, man, he's been one of the bright spots pitching for the A's this season. He's been very good. I'm not sure I love Minnesota as a mid-favorite. It's not a team I'm going after as mid-favorites. Don't love their roster. I'll take the A's plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 280. The Rockies plus 220 with the over-under at 12. Dodgers coming into this matchup 71-54. The Rockies 36-89. Pitching for the Dodgers is Emmett Shaheen with an ERA at 3.86. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 6.75. Shaheen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Gomber, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Just been getting lit up all season here. Dodgers losing to the Rockies yesterday, 4-3. That killed everyone's parlays. Rockies quietly on a little 4-game winning streak right now. Crazy Dodgers. They're 10-1 against Colorado. It's 7-1 on the road against the Rockies. So before yesterday, they've literally haven't lost to them like ever. And of course, they lose yesterday. But Gomber, hard to trust him on the mound. It's crazy. He's actually gotten some wins. The team's, won some games with him pitching pretty bad. Just don't love it. I just think Dodgers got to bounce back. They can't lose back-to-back to the Rockies, right? That would be pretty crazy. Give me the Dodgers on the road with the bounce back. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Los Angeles Angels. Reds opening up as road favorites at minus 145. The Angels plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Reds coming into this matchup 66-60. The Angels 60-65. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 2.47. Pitching for the Angels is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 4.88. Green, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Cincinnati coming off an Angels win 4-1. Nice win for them yesterday. They are 9-0 against the Angels. 4-1 on the road against the Angels. They've been very good against them. You got Green coming off some good starts. Hendricks coming off 2 rougher starts on the mound, giving up 8 runs. I like the Reds. Been dominant against the Angels here, and I'm going to take Cincinnati on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at minus 115. The Guardians minus 105 with the over-under at 9. Guardians coming into this matchup 64-59. Arizona 60-66. Pitching for the Guardians is Tanner Beebe with an ERA of 4.48. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.40. Beebe, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Cleveland coming off an Arizona win. Nice win for them on the road. You got Arizona, they've dropped 4 straight. Cleveland still just 4-10 against Arizona. 2-5 on the road against Arizona. Haven't been the best head-to-head here. Not the best looking pitching matchup. Both pitchers can give up some runs. No value in this game, so I don't know. I don't really trust really any team that's the favorite here. So I think I'll take the Guardians on the road today. Then the last matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 240. The Giants plus 190 with the over-under at 8. Giants coming into this matchup 61-64. The Padres 69-56. Pitching for the Giants is Kai-Wei Tang with an ERA of 9.90. Pitching for the Padres is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 2.87. Tang, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 6 runs, had 0 strikeouts. He has only played twice this season. He's given up 11 runs, and he's pretty much gotten pulled early. 1 and 3 innings. He's been getting torched. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts here. Giants. Beating the Padres yesterday 4-3. They've won back-to-back. Padres have dropped 4 in a row. There's a game for them to win. It's this one. Tang has just been getting annihilated on the mound in his first career starts. Pivetta's been great. Yeah, I just don't see. We'll have to see if there's improvement for Tang, but 2 horrible games in a row where he's gotten pulled early. Can't trust Tang until we see some good games from him. So I gotta take the Padres at home today. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.